Good morning, my awesome friends and followers of this wonderful YouTube channel in Suffolk. Yes, it's Saturday. Woke up this morning to heavy rain. It's pissed down all night. I'm glad I put the cover on the barbecue after yesterday's little evening cook-a-thon, but at least my plants are watered this morning. And I'm glad I took in furniture last night and set it in the kitchen because I had the sense that it might piss down, and it did. But it is Saturday. Thank you to all the support, ladies and gentlemen. I do appreciate it. And we keep moving in a direction of non-bullshittery, don't we? But as I always say, if you're going to call people out, you need to hold yourself accountable. And if you can't hold yourself accountable, then you shouldn't have a fucking YouTube channel. There we go. Anyway, so waking up this morning to find out something amazing. Well, let's first of all, the viral video of the Coldplay concert, the Kiss Cam. The CEO has done a little statement now. I've seen loads of little memes saying, Coldplay tickets £500, dinner £500, divorce 1.5 million. Actually, I've heard this morning, and please do your own research, it says in the disclaimer of each of my videos, that's going to cost him over £30 million, English pounds, in a divorce settlement. He has globally embarrassed his wife and family, and so has she. The most expensive Coldplay concert ever. You got to take your hat off to these multiple cheaters, don't you? Listen, if you're going to cheat, don't go on a Coldplay concert. Don't go on a world fucking something so big like that. I mean, it's just, in fact, just don't cheat. There we go. Right, so what else is happening this morning? President Trump has just filed a $10 billion lawsuit against the Wall Street Journal. The Wall Street Journal is owned by Sir Rupert Murdoch, and I do believe that his paper posted, say, letters signed by him saying that he was endorsing Jeffrey Epstein and trying to hide secrets. And Donald Trump waited. He waited and waited and waited. Boom. He's hit him with a $10 billion lawsuit. And this is just weeks after Donald Trump had filed a lawsuit against CBS, where they said things on CBS, and CBS cancelled the show, didn't they? Let me get this right. Stephen Colbert said something that, Stephen Colbert, the host of the show, The Late Show, had said that basically he was disappointed in CBS settling out of court. CBS paid Donald Trump $16 million, and after Stephen Colbert mocked CBS cancelled the show. So it looks like the president, Donald J. Trump, is winning in his quest to silence the assholes. It's going really well, yeah. It's all good. And I'm now hearing this morning that Harry and Meghan have got no intent. What is it? Harry and Meghan have got no plans to ever return to the UK. None. Well, surely that's, well, we know, because it's such a dangerous place. Why would they want to put themselves in a dangerous place when they can visit things like Colombia and Ukraine front line and walk across minefields in Angola? I mean, yeah, the UK is more dangerous than all those places put together, actually, so I can understand their thought process. But also it's very telling, isn't it? It's very telling. The peace summit, the so-called peace summit, it's got nothing to do with peace talks. They have no intention of reconciliation. It's all about getting assets and money owed to them that are tied up in stocks and shares with the Royal Foundation and the Royal Family. Personally, I say bollocks to them. I say no. Just listen to what they have to say. Go back and laugh. Give them nothing. Give them absolutely nothing. I'm sure today you'll hear in many different channels, different stories. Basically it's the same one, but everyone has their own spin on it. That's the beauty of YouTube. YouTube creators put their own spin on what they hear and see. The stories are basically the same. They're just coming from a different angle, different perspective, ladies and gentlemen. Just bear that in mind today when you're watching YouTube. Anyway, I've got another barbecue today. As I said, it pissed down last night, which means it's going to be a heat, warm day today. And I finally got the box, the so-called bed, off the top of my car yesterday. Took it in. Now the weird thing about that box is this. It was an iCamper. Google that, an iCamper. So when I bought it, and I said to the guy, right, what about the camper thing on top then? He says, oh, it can come off, I'll show you. And he walked me around the wagon, he showed me where all the screws are. And I went, okay. He said, if you got to unscrew those, you can just take it off. I went, great mate, thanks very much. Took it home. My new neighbour helped me, by the way, great guy. We spent ages looking at it. He even went and Googled and did a YouTube video. He didn't do one, he went and looked at a YouTube video of how to take it off. They were factory fitted. There's no way I was taking that off. So whenever I took it into him and I said, listen mate, I can't get it off, I want you to take it off. He says, well, just leave it with us then for a few hours and we'll have it off for you. I left it in at about 10 a.m. yesterday. I phoned at 3 o'clock, 5 hours later, to speak to the guy. He says, listen, Mr. Colt, I'm going to be honest with you. It's taken 5 of us 3 hours non-stop to get that off. It weighs a ton. There's no way you were ever getting that off on your own. I thought, well then why did your colleague lie to me? You know, cost over £3,000, that fucking box. Anyway, they took it off and they've got it there. They're going to sell it on. But was I gullible? Possibly. I think I'm probably more trusting than what people let on. Yeah, I took his word for it. He was the salesman, I was the purchaser, the buyer. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, I've got another video coming today. It's going to be a belter, so stand by for that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in, I'm going to relax. Look, my plants are well watered this morning. See that? So I'm going to go in, I'm going to relax. I'm going to have my coffee, my Soldier On coffee, by the way. I had to send Soldier On coffee. I'm near the beach. I had to send Soldier On coffee my new address, you know. Of course I did. Anyway, listen, have a great day everyone. Thanks for your support. Remember, stay safe.